Hi guys. So today, hopefully, I gotta start on some walls for this puppy. Haven't trimmed this yet, but that's no big deal. First thing I want to do is I want to take it back here, and I want to see how well it fits. So it's going to sit, no, here, right here. Ta-da! And that's going to be where the second floor extends to. So, I need my glasses. So that's where I will stop. Hello. So just a few more. Oh, I suppose I should plug this in, eh? Makes it a lot easier. So I'll start off. So let me see. I got that much to do, which is approximately that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. I need 20. So I need 5 sets of these. And then once that's done, I can start making the walls up here. And for the walls up here, I might actually go back to using my jig again. Oh shoot, I gotta fill that in somehow. Huh. I have to figure that out. Couldn't see the screen. Couldn't see if anyone was talking to me. can't see if people are talking to me, I can't talk back. My parents always used to say that I was very good at talking back. Milk, it does the body good. I just like the taste of it. I gotta say, this is taking a hell of a lot longer than I thought it was going to. Ulysses! How the heck are you, man? Busy and tired. Hello, Eric. Ulysses, why are you busy and tired? No, that didn't work. Holy crap. Stay. School and work. Sleep is overrated. No, sleep is not overrated. I've been having a hard time sleeping lately. Ta-da! The second floor. Mr. Don't Ask Why. How you doing? My average night's sleep is about 4 hours. Eek. You guys need to, well, then again, when I was that age, yeah, I think I slept that like that too. I would get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, out on the parade square for PT at 6:30. Work all day. Go to martial arts at 6, from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. After martial arts, we go out to the bar. We'd stay there till 2. I would get home at 2:33, and then I would sleep till 6 and start it all over again. Ta-da! And I'm just going to give this a little extra glue to make sure it stays. There we go. Okay, so second floor is a little easier than the first floor. A lot easier than the first floor. Oh, I suppose I should get these off too. Gotta get that. Because the second floor really only consists of like 3 rooms. Woohoo! Look at that wood fly. Yeah, I don't know how I did that, but okay. I suppose I should put fascia along here, right? That's kind of important, right? What the fuck? How did that fall? I suppose if I'm going to put the fascia on, I might as well trim this right now. So it's going to get loud in a second. So guys, turn down your sound for a minute if you don't want to get your eardrums blown out, because I'm about to make some noise. You've been warned. So, did anybody watch the premiere episode of Supergirl last night? And if so, what did you think of it? Looking on the wrong side. Oops. Too busy doing homework. Wow, that's thin. I am doing well, mister. Don't ask why. Oh, hey, did you guys hear the news about Mythbusters? Kind of sucks. So back to Supergirl. I watched it. Jury's still out. I'm not sure yet. I mean, it's good that they have a role model for girls. It's not a damsel in distress kind of a hero. You know, she doesn't know everything yet, so it's, you know, more of an origin story kind of thing. They're using the Supergirl from the Alternate Earth series. So her name is I think it's Linda Danvers. I think it's Linda. I'm not sure. Something Danvers. Yeah, I was watching what was I watching? Tested, the Adam Savage Project this morning. Still entitled the Adam Savage Project, and they were talking about it. Really sucks. Oh, oh yeah, I did that on purpose, didn't I? Hmm. Yeah, I watched that about an hour ago. Looking forward to the stuff they will be doing. Yeah, yeah. At least we'll still get to see them on Tested. I don't. I don't think, based on what they were saying, I don't think he's hurting for things to do though, and you know, ways to make money. I think he is gonna do just fine. Hmm. That actually could work out well. Oh, yay. What did the new gunslinger say when he changed the front of the sign outside the saloon? I have no idea. What did the new gunslinger say when he changed the front of the sign outside the saloon? And I'm going to regret asking this. I know it already. Watch out, boys. There's a new serif in town. Oh, it's changed the font of the sign. I gotcha. Ha ha. Okay, so this is how it's going to be sitting. Now, you know what I need to do? I'm going to need to mark this and cut it, I think, so I know where the walls are going to go. So I'm going to have to cut this hole here now, which means we're going to need to run the Dremel tool again. Second floor. Smaller than the first floor. Okay. Top of the stairs comes up right there. And let me just see here. 1, 2. We will make it 3 sticks wide. And it's going to come back. It's only going to come back to here, I think. Right there. Which means I can put a bathroom kind of here-ish. So that's the top of the stairs. The bar will go here. And then, no, actually, hold on. This is balcony. So the bar will actually go here. And my office will do that. might actually move the bar back here and use all of that in the office, because a 1/2 inch equals a foot. So that's 8 feet wide there, 16 feet. Well, I can come out, I only need a 4-foot balcony, right? 6-foot balcony? Get your Band-Aids and super glue ready. Shit's about to go down. Why did Waldo take yoga? He's trying to find himself. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, if I go with a 6-foot balcony, that does that. I can put a door to the balcony here and another door to the balcony down here. So get out to it from my office, get out to it from here. I can make, I can make the bar right here. That will make it 10, that's 11. It's 11 feet. Yeah, that's good. By, let's go with 10, which is 5 right there. Which means which gives me that for an office. And when I say office, I really just mean my computer room and my Star Wars display area. That's what office means to me. And then the bar can go there with a door there and a door there. And like a half wall kind of thing here and a full wall there. All right. I would like a few of a pond or some water feature. Yeah, so here's the thing. This is the upstairs balcony, but so this is the downstairs sitting area, and there will be a small awning that kind of comes down here like this. And then out here, there is a full pool and a jacuzzi over here. And the jacuzzi will have a small little roof over top of it, but the pool kind of starts like about here and goes in an L shape. You can kind of, I think, can you see it on this? I honestly don't. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's actually up here somewhere. I got it all drawn on the graph paper here. So yeah, so when you're sitting up here, you've got a nice view of the pool and the jacuzzi out back. So we will definitely have that. So small bathroom. Let me see how big that bathroom is. It makes it 5 feet wide. Yeah, because it's just a powder room by about 5 by 6 feet. Yeah, so that's a good size for just a place to pee. Okay. So now I'm going to cut these out. So as somebody said just a minute ago, shit's about to get real. It's going to get loud again, so turn down your volume if you don't want your ears blown out. Yeah, plug it in first. Didn't hurt the first floor. I thought about that. Ah, it works. I just gotta go glue that piece on. Okay. Now, I think what I can do now is I can start building I can start building walls here, 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 here. So I can start. So now what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go back to my jig. Ta-da! Now, if I remember correctly, this is set up. Yeah. This is set up for the really long pieces. So I'm going to have to cut a bunch of those. So I hear traffic is even worse than the last time we talked. Traffic where? So originally this house was supposed to be in Florida. I don't know if I told you this or not, but we've actually seen this house before. The house that I'm building, we've actually seen it. We've walked through it. Like 12, 14 years ago in Florida, in a place called Lakewood Ranch, Sarasota, Florida. My wife grew up in Sarasota. But now my wife's starting to say she doesn't think she wants to go back to Florida. Because living up here in Seattle is really kind of wonderful, to be honest. I mean, no, it's terrible. It rains all the time. Yeah, rain all the time in Seattle. Just look at the news. They'll tell you. Roscoe, are you talking about the 405 and the changes they made on the 405? They took out the two-person HOV lane and turned it into a toll lane where you can drive in it for free if you have a flex pass and 3 people in your car, or you can pay to use the lane if you've got a flex pass. Well, no, if you've got a flex pass, it'll cost you anywhere between 75 cents and $10 to drive in the lane, depending on how busy the lane is. The more busy the lane gets, the more people pay to use it. If you don't have a flex pass, you can pay by mail, but that costs you whatever it costs to drive in the lane plus an extra $2. So minimum it'll cost you is $10.75. The maximum should cost you is $12. And the lane is only like 10 miles long. So $12 to drive 10 miles. Why did you zone out, Ulysses? Don't you like me anymore? Are you not entertained? So yeah, back to Supergirl. I'm going to give it a chance because I really want it to be good. But as of right now, just based on the first episode, I think they're trying too hard. And when I say trying too hard, I mean, I think they really want this to be a feminist show, like specifically a feminist show. And well, how the heck did I do that? I don't get it. What the hell did I do? I don't know what I... Oh, I know what I did. I didn't cut any of these. That's what the problem is. These aren't supposed to be cut because they're behind the wall. Ah, next box down. These are supposed to be... There we go. That's better. Geez, I thought I was going crazy for a second. So, yeah. So Supergirl, like they went way over the top, I think. Well, maybe not way over the top, but a little over the top in trying to make you understand that this is going to be a female-centric, feminist-style show. And I don't necessarily begrudge them that, but I'll be honest, I'm kind of more of the opinion that it just shouldn't matter. Like, I think men and women, everyone really, should be treated equally. And, you know, while I acknowledge that there are people and shows and things out there that don't treat them equally, you know, and a lot of times treat men, you know, better than they treat women. I don't like those either. I really think that, you know, it just shouldn't matter. So if it turns into a show where the lead character and the superhero happens to be female, then I'll watch it. But if it's a show that's going to smack me in the face with girl power and feminism every single week, then no, I'm not going to watch it. By the way, there's what the front of the house is going to look like. Can you see? And that's really the plan that I was going off of, the basic plan that I was going off of. I changed it a little. Oh, that's interesting, yeah. I made the kitchen bigger, and I moved it. This isn't quite the one that that we saw in Florida. So all in all, I'm hoping Supergirl turns into to something good. But so far, first episode, I found it to be kind of mediocre. I guess I'm going to have to leave these to dry a little longer before I take them out. I never even know which of those lights is flashing. I have no idea why it's flashing. This will make an even 500. This will be halfway. Once we're through this one, we're halfway through. So we're obviously going to be just fine on popsicle sticks. One of my puns got a like, the others a friend liked just because no one else did. You're a punny guy. I know that was bad. Sturdier than I thought it would be. Garbage. Ow. It's been a little while since I've burned myself. Where are average things made? I do not know. Where are average things made? Nope. Not yet. In a satisfactory. Oh my God, that is bad. How is it that that is bending? That's freaking weird. So I started playing the new expansion of Star Wars: The Old Republic online. Can't remember even what it's called. It's really interesting though. They kind of took the storyline for the game in a completely new direction. It's actually really interesting what they did. They took everything that we thought we knew and kind of turned it on its head. They really have good writers in that game. Like really have good writers. If you play the game, the Imperial Agent storyline is just screwed up. It is a mind bender. It's it's fantastic. I mean, whoever wrote that storyline was a master at writing intrigue. I mean, I could never, in my wildest nightmares, have envisioned the things that he came up with in that story, or he or she came up with in that storyline. I do say wildest nightmares because the things that happen to that character are just absolutely horrific, at least to me, somebody like me. Oh, how come? Too busy? All right, that is bugging me now. There we go. Get it off. $18. Well, if you ever get any time to play, let me know, because I'd be more than happy to help you. And actually, apparently, under the new system now, I can actually group with you, and it will level me down to your level, I think, if I understand how it's working, so that you will get XP. It's not like before when I'd steal all your XP because I was such a high level. But even though I'm your level, I still have my high level gear and all of my companions and their loyalty, because the higher their loyalty, the better they perform. So should be able to help. So true to my word, we are starting walls. I don't know how far we're going to get on the walls, but we're starting them. So next question. Does anybody watch Continuum? What Roscoe said, Continuum. I thought it was pretty good. It's over now. Fifth season, I think. Fourth season, fifth season. I can't remember, but it's ended. The series has ended now. And to be honest, I kind of like the last episode best. Like some of the things that they went through, they didn't really play up the time travel too much, other than the fact that they were all people that had time travel. They didn't really play up the time travel too much. And I guess I can understand why, because you can really write yourself into a really bad corner with time travel really fast. There was another good time travel one. Can't remember what it was called, but it was about a bunch of people in the future whose future is basically dying, I guess. And they sent a bunch of people back into the very distant past, like at the time when there are dinosaurs, kind of distant past. And that lasted one season, which sucked because I thought that was a good show. I really do like time travel shows. And time travel books. I read a lot of time travel books. Time travel sci-fi cop investigative show. Yeah. Basically what happened was a bunch of criminals time traveled from 70 years in the future back to today. And one cop followed them. And the show was kind of all about her trying to stop them from destroying her future. 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Let's do this again. No half walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I need 18. And I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I am halfway there. Look at that. Terra Nova. Yes, Terra Nova. I thought that was a very good show. I was really bummed that that one didn't make it. Apparently, it was really hard to, or it was really expensive to film. I thought they could have gone a lot more places with that one. Continuum was shot in Canada. Chick is hot. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many shows are actually shot in Canada. The difference with Continuum is it was set in Canada, in Vancouver. But a good portion, maybe even most of the Sci-Fi Channel shows are actually shot in Vancouver. All of the Stargates were shot in Vancouver. Stargate SG-1, Stargate Atlantis, that other one with, oh, I can't remember the name now. The one that I didn't like. Stargate Universe, maybe? Stargate Command? I can't remember. Pretty sure Eureka was shot in Vancouver. Most of the CW ones, or a lot of the CW ones, are shot in Vancouver also. Arrow is shot in Vancouver. The Flash is shot in Vancouver. Vancouver is a big, big TV town. Time for me to go to bed. Don't have class tomorrow, so I'm going to try to get some sleep. Good night, Ulysses. Thanks for coming out. So 18 of these, and then fill in a couple of small gaps in the walls. And I think, pretty sure what I'm going to do this time is I'm actually going to make the walls, put the walls together, and then stand them up and glue them down, because trying to sheathe the walls while they were already up proved to be a massive pain in the ass. I see what's going on here. It's not straight. There we go. That's interesting. You know what the funny thing is? We've had about, I guess, 3 episodes now where I've been doing the second floor, and then it's back to sheathing the damned walls again. Ah! Should actually go faster the way I'm planning on doing it. Planning on making a couple of big long walls as best I can, and then put those together and fill in the gaps from there. Oh, that's funny. I forgot to do this. Nothing. I kind of like it when I get no emails. So, what other shows do you guys watch? Let's talk about something. Come on, somebody pick a show. What's your favorite show? Ooh, 3D. I want to see what that looked like. Kind of all it did was unfocus the camera. Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Nobody has a favorite show? Come on, somebody speak up. How about Scorpion? Anyone watch Scorpion? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., NCIS, NCIS New Orleans, NCIS LA, Arrow, Flash. Just trying to widen these just the tiniest bit. They're a little tight. Sorry, I've been helping a friend with his PC. Doctor Who. Yes, like Doctor Who. Doctor Who's very good. I like Peter Capaldi. I think he's doing a good job. Although I missed the last episodes, the one with Maisie Williams in it. So now that they're doing them in two-parters, I kind of want to wait, so that I'm not on a, I don't have a cliffhanger every second week kind of thing. I like Maisie Williams in Game of Thrones too, actually. And I'm very interested to see what happens in the new season, because of what happened to her in the final episode of the last season. I heard ya, but was working on this laptop trying to get the 8.1 installed. I love me some Ray Donovan. I have no idea. I think I know. Is Ray Donovan's an actor, right? I think I know who that is. What is he? What show is he in? Yeah, I'm loving Peter, but all the two-parters are annoying. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just taping them now, and I'm gonna binge watch them someday. Too many windows. Ray Donovan, Liv Schreiber. Oh, okay. Well, I definitely know who Liv Schreiber is. I take it Ray Donovan's a character then. Liv Schreiber, good actor. Three more. Two more. One more. And take it to the left. I am a child of the 80s. Actually, really a child of the 70s. I'm a teenager of the 80s. Which is probably making it worse. In fact, I turned 13 in 1980. So every single one of my teen years was in the 80s. You were born in 80. Ouch! He's great. He's a main character on the show. Plus the show's name is Ray Donovan. He is a beast. The 90s were my time. In the 90s, holy crap. Yeah, the 90s weren't, most of the 90s weren't all that great for me. I met my wife in 99. That's about the best thing about the, well, I got out of the Army in 98. So those are the two best things that happened to me in the 90s. 15, I need three more. 1, 2, 3. Other than that, the 90s were a bit of a pain for me. The fact that I got out of the Army was good. The fact that I had to get out of the Army was bad. The Army kind of isn't what it once was. Still a young buck to most, too old for others. Remember. remember. Some of these are really bent. I suppose I can save pieces of them. I can take that off, save that. I can take a little bit more off, toss it away. Now it's mostly straight. 18, I had just joined the Army. Yep, 18, I had just joined the Army. That was in, oh, actually, no, hold on. I was 20 when I joined the Army. So I was still in high school. Started high school at 16. Finished at, no, I was 19 when I joined the Army, and I turned 20 that year. That's what it was. However, 18 I was in the reserves. And I was working as an apprentice electrician for my dad. You know, a lot of times I wish I had stayed there. But if I had stayed there, I wouldn't have met my wife, and that's a bad thing. Not meeting my wife would have been a bad thing. So I'm glad I met my wife. And although my life has been hard, in the end, I think we're doing pretty well for ourselves, my wife and I. So a lot of people in my family served in the Marine Corps. Nice. But I was against the Middle East stuff, so I didn't join. But I'm in full support of my guys, just not the actions they have to do. Yeah, well, that's the thing about the Army, right? You don't get to pick and choose what you do. The civilians tell you what to do. At 18, I was managing an auto detail shop. Federal Way. Roscoe, are you in Seattle or Tacoma? I don't know where he works though. I know a guy that works at a detail shop, or maybe it's an auto body shop. Might be an auto body shop. Name's Russell. I don't remember. Hey, I think this is it. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. There we go. Okay. Now, what happens is we figure out how many of these we're going to put across. We'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll put 4 of those together. Huh. You know what? I think I'm just going to do that. It'll make my life so much easier. See, I get better as I go along. I swear to God. Okay, so 4 of these, like this. Right. I remember. I'm just, old. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. White center. I don't know where white center is. Okay. Oh, now this is interesting. Oh, it's down near SeaTac. Cool beans, man. Okay, so now here's what we're doing. We take 4 of these, and actually, yes, we'll do this first. Yep. Make sure that we are all nice and even. I was actually watching a show on new home construction, and it actually taught me to do this, which is really quite interesting. There we go. Now, there we go. Scott has a great view from his driveway, or so I've heard. You can see downtown. Nice. See the Ferris wheel. Oh, that's cool. But also right next to a poor area, so crime can be high. Yeah, that's unfortunate. My wife and I are actually looking to buy a place right now. That's why I've been a little spotty the last couple of weeks. We thought that we had found a place in Snoqualmie, but it turns out the place is in a flood zone. And I don't want my workshop flooding every freaking year. I grew up in a couple of places that were a little rougher. I grew up pretty damn poor, actually. I got very little help from anybody along the way. My dad gave me a place to live when I was 16. I was grateful for that. But then 3 years later, maybe it's just over 3 years later, I joined the Army and I was gone. He co-signed a loan for me when I got out of the Army so I could get my diploma in information technology, and that's what allowed me to get the job that I have here. But I mean, he just co-signed a loan. That's all. Everything else, right or wrong, I did for myself along the way. Chris's parents' house. You talking Chris Pratt? I think that's his name, isn't it? Chris Pratt? I know he lives in Seattle. I think I'm going to move up to Washington after I graduate. Washington's a beautiful place, man. Absolutely beautiful. Wow, what are you, Techno? What are you taking? What's your major? I'm still in high school. I graduate in May. It's fucking awesome. He's my links outside of working. Well, I think this is going much faster actually. And it's going to go even faster in a minute or two. Because I'm going to start using less glue. And again. Oh, so close. So guys, I think we're just about done for tonight. I'm actually kind of happy with what we got done tonight. So I've got all the walls set. I've got this wall. This is way easier than the way I did it before. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the walls together, and then I'll put them down on the floor like this, and then I will and then I'll fill in the gaps at the edges, I think. Or I could do it like that, and I can fill in. Yeah, I might do that. I might do it like that, and then just and then the other one will come down to like about here, kind of thing. Like there we go, like that. and then just build that edge piece, that corner piece there. So that's going to be next week. That turned out fairly well. I'm liking that. It's even mostly square. So thanks for coming out to watch me again, guys. Thanks for talking to me. It makes it a lot easier when you guys are talking. So I should be back on Thursday night. The only thing that would stop me from being back on Thursday night is if I'm going out to look at houses. So thanks again for coming out, guys. And please check back on Thursday night to see if I'm here. I should be here. Appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.